अस्सलाम वालेकुम बेटा, जीते रहो। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। सुना है किसी को जो बकरे की कुर्बानी दी होती है उसके ऊपर बैठ के जाना होता है। और I can also climb through.
I think lift is also not working. और सिरात आपकी नहीं चल
तो जिस तरह जो इंटरनेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी थी, that university has got their hospitals. Students who are working here, which hospital they go to? Yes, please. What's your name? I forgot the message.
आगे सीधे
Thank you so much, sis. Alright, now this is a blessing, a dream come true situation for us, an institution within an institution, and sought after motivation speaker. Professor, he served as a principal in Pakistan in Harun Medical College, and now he is with us. It is our, you can say, a dream come true that he is going to give you a valuable time of his, in his busy schedule. I'm sure with his talk, with his conversation, this is going to be making a cardinal role in changing your directions and your dynamics. So it's all yours, your students.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Anything which he or she wants to do, if at your age, with your whatever educational status, whatever is your physical status, you want to conquer K2, the Khatam al-Nabiyyin has already come. But short of everything, if you want to be an astronaut, you can be an astronaut. If you want to be a deep sea diver, you can be. If you want to be a poet, you can be a poet. If you want to be an excellent surgeon, you can be an excellent surgeon. If you want to be Junaid Baghdadi, if you want to be Rabia Basri, you can become Rabia Basri, you can become Junaid Baghdadi, you can become Buhari, and you can become Einstein and Edison if you want to. But it's a matter of self-belief. And one more thing is that in order to achieve that, one must be very clear about the object. Most of us fail and cannot reach the destination because we actually don't know the destination. I ask you, Hassan, to go, and you start going. The most important question you have to ask from me is, where you want me to go?
Yes.
And this is the question we have to ask from ourselves. Where we want to go? Only then you can actually make a management of your pace or the conveyance you need or anything to eat which you have to carry when you are traveling. Only when you know where you have to go. If you don't know that, then you are actually nowhere. And most of the humans, unfortunately, don't know where to go. And this is what is called purpose of life. So you have to, and I am nobody to tell you your purpose of life. That you have to decide yourself. But in brief 5 to 10 minutes, I can give you a guideline. And the guideline is that there are different levels of living a life. The lowest level of living a life is life of lust. मुझे इसमें मजा आता है. I enjoy it. That gives me pleasure. That is just living at the level of taste buds. Taste buds are not just on your mouth. There are intellectual taste buds as well. and there are emotional taste buds as well. So the lowest level of living of life is जो मुझे दिल करूं मैं करता हूं, जिसमें मुझे मजा आता है मैं करता हूं. That includes your physical lust, that includes your intellectual lust or your emotional lust. That's a very low level. That's not even animals even don't live at the lust level. Please remember. The next level is level of the need. I live, I will do whatever is needed. May it be for your body, may it be for your intellect, may it be for your emotionality, may it be for your spirituality. And you must be very surprised to know that animals live like that. Because the level above that, level between lust and need is another level, and that is desire. And animals even don't live at desire. Because if you have got a rural background and you have goat or a buffalo in your home, you just give them something to eat only for the purpose of reproduction. This is why they have got a period which is called a heat period, only for a limited period of time, and then they are not thinking about it. Of animal is not even desire, it is need. And if we are living at a need level, we are only living at the animal level. And our level has to be a little ahead of that, and that is called human level. And the difference between human level and animal level is that humans, whatever they do and whatever is the yield of doing, whatever they get of doing, the beneficiary of it are not only they themselves but people other than them. If we are not living, maybe law of the land cannot hold you because you pay the income tax. But I'm really sorry. This is living at an animal. And if you allow me, it is even sub-animal level. Because animals, while meeting their need, they don't harm each other. But humans have got a potential to harm each other even with getting their needs. I don't expect from you to please live at a human level. Because you are born with the potential of living even above the human level. And above the human level was what? When whatever you get, there are beneficiaries of what you get are more than you. And as the distance between you and the people, if beneficiaries are those which don't know you and you don't know them, then your animal level, your human level is more strong. But my dear friends, actually my dear daughters and sons, I would not say grandsons because my grandson is only 1 year old, so still you are in a category of daughters and sons. So I would just request you to make a purpose of life which makes you above human. And after this, above a human level is a level which is called cosmic. If you don't believe that, you just put this mobile phone over here. This act is going to affect the cosmos. Only previously Sufis could explain it by experience, but now quantum physics can explain it as well. Please trust whatever small act you do, that is affecting the whole cosmos. This is why IQBAL said, our poet, Hum Saaya-e. How many of you don't understand Urdu? Yeah. Which language you understand? Farsi. But then you'll understand maybe some words. Hum Saaya-e Jibreel-e Ami. Hum Saaya-e Jibreel-e Ami Banda-e Khaki. Hai iska nasheman na Bukhara na Badakhshan. Human beings are neighbor of Angel Jibreel. And he has a misconcept that Bukhara and Badakhshan was like New York and London at that time, or Moscow at that time. So he has got a misconception that his destiny is London or New York or Moscow. His actually destiny is neighborhood of Jibreel. That is what cosmic travel is. He had got something in his laps and he was eating it. When he finished, he looked at him and said, I have one question. Please don't take it lightly, right? It's not just a joke. And that is godly living. No one can be God, but you can live at godly level. It's up to you to actually decide. You want to live at a lust level, or a desire level, or a need level, or human. Actually, I have just described which you want me in one line. That is to create a purpose of life. And the problem, and when we have a purposeless life, then it's a wastage. And nobody to decide for you what is your purpose of life. And moreover, I am nobody to tell you that you don't live at a lust level. If you allow me, if someone wants to live like a donkey, who am I to tell him that don't live like a donkey? And there is no harm to, live like a donkey. But problem is, if someone is a donkey and living like a donkey, it's okay. But someone has got a potential of not living like a donkey, and if he lives like a donkey, then there's a problem. Right? And I just want to tell you that we have got a potential to live at a higher level. But it is up to you to live at your level. And we know the consequences. Right? Now, at the end, I'm not going to tell you, this should be your purpose of life from tomorrow, you do this. No, I'm not going to tell you. You have to decide which level you choose for yourself. It's all entirely up to you. But if you want to live at least human or slightly above human level, there are actually 4 criteria. You match those criteria and see whether your purpose of life matches that or not. If it matches that, you are definitely living above the human. Number 1, whatever is your purpose of life should not be your need. Whatever is your purpose of life should not be your need. There's no harm in need. मैं चाहता हूँ कि डॉक्टर बन के बहुत सारे पैसे कमा के फिर मैं 6 मरबे ज़मीन ले लूँ. There's no problem in it. There's actually no problem in it. You're most welcome. You must do it if you want it. But you cannot call it a purpose of life. It's your need. So whatever is your purpose of life, it should not be your need. Number 2, whatever is your purpose of life, it should not be time bound. After 10 years, I want to achieve this. If you achieve this, the next day you should die. Because you have achieved your purpose. It should not be time bound. It should continue even if when your body leaves this world. When you leave your body, I mean. The third criteria is that whatever your purpose of life is, the yield of it, the beneficiary of it, as I've already told you, should be other than. This is for everybody in this world. But those who are believers, for them there's a 4th thing as well. Maybe someone sitting over here who believes in atheism, who believes that there is no God. There may be some. There are so many people that don't do that. So for them these 3 are enough. But those who are falling of faith, for them there has to be a 4th thing as well. Whatever you do should not be such that it can stop you from going to Jannah. Whatever you're doing should be facilitating you to go to Jannah. So that is all from my side. It's up to you to decide where you place yourself. Now for the next 5 to 7 minutes we can take. Is the sound on, please?
Sir, everything.